Hello, I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about discomfort and feeling uncomfortable, feeling discomfort on purpose. I am embracing that fully this week. I am doing a live webinar in my private Facebook group. So if you want to partake in it, you need to join my private Facebook group or DM me, and I'll give you more details. But it's my first one. I've never done a live webinar before, and I've been talking about this with fellow coaches who are working on doing the same thing, and a lot of us are freaking out about it. And so the topic of discomfort comes up, and this is so valuable to recognize and know, and it almost just calms the nerves and nervousness and discomfort that I'm feeling. And that's that if you want to grow in anything, you have to be willing to feel uncomfortable. You have to be willing to feel that nervousness and embarrassment and fear of other people's opinions and of stumbling over your words or of whatever it is. And same thing, so I'm just going to share personal stuff with you guys because I think that is good because it's the most real I can be, and that's what I'm going for. But I also have to face discomfort all the time around food. I have this belief that I've always struggled with food, and I do think it's really true because I search for evidence that it's true in my life. But it's an uncomfortable journey for me to not give in to the things I want to eat all the time because I know it's not healthy for my body, or overeating. I can eat a whole pint of ice cream in one sitting. I can have 3 servings of a dinner and go for a dessert. This is something that I have to be willing to feel uncomfortable and not give in to this urge for sugar and flour and all of these things. And I fail all the time. Yesterday, big fail for me. And today, a new day, and I'm saying, you're going to feel really uncomfortable today. You're going to want that chocolate chip cookie that's stocked here at your sister's house, and you're going to want to eat when you're not hungry just because you're bored. And same thing goes for planning this webinar that I'm doing for my business, but also to provide such valuable tools that have changed my life. I need to plan it. I need to practice it. I need to promote it. I need to know that I'm going to feel nervous when I see people joining the call, or feel embarrassed because nobody joins the call. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am so willing to feel uncomfortable, to feel this discomfort in becoming healthier and sitting with urges not to give into the sugar and not to give into the flour, and recognize that it's okay that my brain wants to do those things that I know aren't serving me because I've been doing them for so long, specifically around food, and that I don't need to beat myself up if I'm thinking about food all day or about this webinar. I have been avoiding really planning it and feeling good about it because it's uncomfortable. It's not, making the PowerPoint presentation and doing all the back end things is not my zone of genius. I love to get on here and talk to you, and I love to coach and have that personal connection with my clients, but there's other part of my business that aren't the best, the most enjoyable for me, and it's uncomfortable for me to do it. I want to distract myself with food or with Instagram or with a Facebook or whatever it is. And I was on a call with fellow coaches the other day. We have mastermind groups where we share our journey, and this was a huge part of it, is embracing discomfort. You will not grow. You will not grow a business. You will not lose weight. You will not stop drinking. You will not stop smoking. You will not start that blog. You will not improve your relationship. You will not do anything you want to do to make your life better if you're not willing to feel uncomfortable along the way. And a thought that helps me, that may resonate with you all, is none of this matters right now, because what I want in the future matters so much more than me bombing this webinar or me eating that extra cookie. It's not worth it. It's not worth long-term disappointment and non-growth. It's not worth that. It's not worth what I could be missing out on. it's so worth feeling uncomfortable now so I don't have to miss out on my dream of food not absorbing my mind and this dream of this hugely successful life coaching business where I help thousands of people every year. I mean, that is so much bigger than the discomfort that I have to feel today. And sitting my ass down and working on that PowerPoint presentation and practicing this webinar and looking at the food in the kitchen and knowing that it's not good for my body, and so many other, and exercising, right? Like, you don't always feel like it, but it's worth the discomfort then because the delayed gratification of it later is so amazing. So I want you guys to think about this. Are you willing to feel uncomfortable? Are you willing to feel the discomfort now to reap the benefits later? You have to be willing to feel uncomfortable. So that's my little food for thought today. Food for thought. Food in my mind, thoughts, yeah. And I hope that you're all willing to feel super uncomfortable to get your goals achieved.